Okay, hey guys, day 7 of doing our flip, the first official flip of Hoscam Real Estate. So today we're just out here, we're doing some pressure washing on the sidewalks, get those cleaned up because our drywall people have been inside all day. So we didn't want to, get in their way, stumble on them while they're walking on the drywall. So in 1 week, what have we accomplished? Well, we got a good part of the sidewalks pressure washed. We're going to touch them up, of course, once we go to list the house. Big thing is the pillar here. You guys have seen the previous pictures. The whole pillar was leaning out, falling down. It was a mess. So past few days, brick mason has been in here, basically tearing down the pillar, building it back up to where it is now. They still have their scaffolding here. Monday, got a guy who's going to start demolishing this front porch and rebuilding it. He's supposed to do really good work, so we're hoping and expecting a beautiful front porch to be built here on the front. Up top we have quite a bit of roof work that needs to be done. You have the eaves, the soffits, fascia board, gutters need to be put on. So I've got a couple people waiting on estimates for them to be able to get that work done. But we can go into the house. The mason guys who also rebuilt the pillar, did a lot of the repointing on the brick from these 1925 brick columns. Our plan is to paint not only the brick columns, but the entire brick outside the house, as well as the outside vinyl siding, just so we can freshen the whole house and the foundation. Our plan is to probably do white on everything, on all the brick, on all the vinyl siding, and then kind of like maybe a light or medium gray color around the foundation, maybe a cream color, we haven't decided. But we also need to get up here, probably something I'm going to tackle myself, put some screws up here, scrape this and paint it and make it look good. And of course we have a new front porch coming on the way. Front door is not in too bad a shape, but we are just going to put a new one on with glass, just to make it look nice. The first thing we did in this house, because it did stink, not as bad as some other flips that we've, or houses that we've taken a look at, but it did stink because it had carpet in here, probably from the 1960s, maybe the 70s. So it was pretty gnarly. So we spent a couple of days, got all that ripped out of here. It was super heavy. Dragged it over to the dump we have here, and then also all the padding underneath, some of it was stuck. We had to do a lot of scraping. So first thing we did was get all that done. So for the past 3 days, we've had our drywall guys in here. They've been doing a lot of patching. It was a mess around here. You can see in some of the before pictures, a lot of peeling, crumbling. So they're fixing all of that up. And then let's go back into the dining room. In the dining room, there's a lot of this wood paneling, and there's still wood paneling on these two walls here that they haven't gotten to. But there was wood paneling on this wall, and it was a mess. It was bulging out because behind it was some old plaster that was bulging and falling down and cracking. So they've got all that knocked out and got it all re-drywalled, looking sharp. One project, I'm still getting bids from electricians on an electrician who can do a good job but also at a reasonable price. We really want to get a lot of these electrical wires that are only outside of the walls for whatever reason inside. I mean, this is fine, it's safe, it's to code, it passes inspection, but it's ugly. It's really ugly. So we want to, we're probably going to have to drill the hole up top and then fish it down and then do a cutout and do a flush panel for this, so we can turn the light on now, and it's still working. So that's what's going on. So this is the dining room, but we're pretty sure we're going to transform this into the kitchen, just because the kitchen is pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. The layout is horrible. This is what we're dealing with, and the problem is, it's, this is a door that goes to like a bonus room which was just built on, tacked onto a porch. It's not to code, so we can't really use this anything except call it a bonus room, and people can use it however they want when they buy the house. You know, they can make it a 4th bedroom if they wanted, but so yeah, the stove was here, the refrigerator was in this awkward space right here, but what we want to do, our vision is to make this a laundry area, put up some doors. We had thought about keeping this as the kitchen, knocking this wall out, but in a 100-year-old house that's already having a little bit of sagging issues, a little concerned about knocking out too many walls, because you don't, you know, even if it's not necessarily a load-bearing wall, I don't want to create, you know, any structural issues that could, you know, be thousands of dollars to fix. So we're just going to leave this, put some doors on it, and make this a laundry, washer, and dryer area. The sink is going to be gone. I need to get it out of here, but we're still kind of using it, so I haven't taken it out yet. But they've re-drywalled all around it, but I need to make sure before they're done that they re-drywall, or at least do some mudding to make it look good behind the sink, because this sink will not be here. So if this is no longer a kitchen. Because it's just a very awkward place. There's nowhere for cabinetry in this kitchen at all. There was like a little cabinet there, a little cabinet there, and you couldn't even open this basement door all the way because it was running into this countertop and the cabinet up here. So just a really awkward kitchen. We really don't want to leave this as the kitchen. Got a plumber who for $2,000 can move all the plumbing from in here into the dining room, and also bring up the plumbing necessary for the washer to go here. And then also what we really want to do is, this would be it's a small kitchen, but it would be a big bathroom. We're thinking about, because right now it's a 1-bath house, we're thinking about making it